What up, bro? This your boy coming back at you with another one. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. And it's almost the weekend. Try to get into something. I always say that, and I don't never do nothing. I just go home and make videos or go home and watch movies and have a drink and just chill out, man. Guess I'm at the age I don't feel like going out no more. It'll hit me again soon. Anyway, man, I just want to make this video about, I was thinking about something in life, and it's all about having balance. You know, life is all about having balance. There must be balance. You know, everything is balanced. You know, if you look around, if you ever taken martial arts, you know, or kung fu or anything like that, Shaolin, whatever, you know, there's a yin and there's a what? There's a yang. You know, there's a light, there's what? There's a dark. There's a good, there's a evil. There's a up, there's a down. Balance. There has to be balance. You know, I don't think one really could exist without the other. Even though when it comes to good and evil, you know, a lot of us, I think the most part, a lot of people do want to be good. You know, but there's both inside of us to where we have the potential to do evil as well. We're just two of the same entities pretty much. Just like the old Native American fable goes, it just depends on which wolf you decide to feed the most. The bad wolf or the good wolf. You know, that makes that determination, but there must be balance. You know, even for people who watch Star Wars, right? And I know a lot of people don't watch Star Wars, but you got billions of people who do watch Star Wars. And with Star Wars, with Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, you know, he was the chosen one. He was supposed to bring balance to the Force. But then he chose to go join the dark side and knock the balance off even more. Fast forward to that, he had a chance to redeem himself with the help of his son Luke Skywalker. And then you know, balance was supposed to be returned once Darth Vader passed on and the Empire and the Death Star, the second Death Star, was destroyed. So all that happened and everything was supposed to be good in the whole Star Wars universe. But guess what happened? Years after that, the First Order came. And they were doing pretty much the same thing the Empire was doing. So even though it was good going on after the Empire fell and after the Death Stars were destroyed, the Emperor was killed, Darth Vader got a chance to redeem himself and come back as the ghost as Anakin Skywalker, and everything's supposed to be good, but then bad came back again. You know, the thing about people who are religious or whatever, a lot of people are, you always ask, why does God allow Satan to do what he does? You know, he's God. He can shut it down at any time, right? You know, he created the angels, created everything. So he could pretty much end all evil if he wanted to. Why doesn't he? You know? Is it because there has to be balance? Could that just be all good and no bad? Or could it just be all bad and no good? I don't know. That's a deep question. This probably could turn into an hour or two video, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep it short. But why is evil allowed to exist when God is such a powerful entity and he could just stomp it out whenever he feels like it? I don't know. Maybe because there has to be balance. Maybe you can't have one without the other. I'm not sure about that. I know either your biblical scholars can hit me up and let me know what's going on with that. But it seems like there always has to be balance. Even inside of yourself, there has to be balance. If you don't have balance inside of yourself, there's going to be chaos and turmoil. You know, you have to keep, let me think about this. Okay. For instance, the old thing, okay, you got the devil sitting over here, you got the angel sitting over here, and one's in each ear, you know. Go do this, go rob him, go get him, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's disrespecting you. The person over here like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, just walk away. You know, balance. Which wolf you gonna choose to feed? Bad wolf? Good wolf? Just depends, man. Just life is all about balance, man. There must be balance. And sometimes it don't seem fair to where the atrocities that go on this planet are allowed to happen. For instance, in the early 90s in the country of Rwanda, with the Rwandan genocide. Don't quote me on the exact number, but I think within a couple of months, almost 1 million people died, man. Just, you know, the Tutsis versus the Hutus, or the Hutus versus the Tutsis, because most of them were the ones that were getting exterminated, if you will. Why was that allowed to happen? How can a genocide of damn near 1 million people be allowed to happen like that? But then you look at Rwanda today, it's one of the best countries in Africa to go to. It's the safest, one of the safest. It's definitely the cleanest. You know, they clean the streets every day. It's definitely the cleanest. So did that genocide have to happen because it brought balance to the country of Rwanda to where they can have a better economy now? Because they do. They can have cleaner streets now because they do. They have a nice GDP because they do. So I guess you can kind of look at it as like this, I guess. When there's a forest fire, right, and it burns down everything in the forest, it clears the way. But guess what happens after the forest fire? You got brand new grass that comes up. So sometimes I guess things have to be destroyed to make way for the new. In a sense, that's what? Balance, yin and yang. It just keeps going around in a circle. It's the circle of life. I'm assuming, I don't know, but like I said, this is some deep stuff, man. We talk about balance and why things are allowed to happen, and sometimes it just doesn't seem fair. But then at the end of all of it, man, it makes sense, even though there was tragedy. But then the balance of that is that something good came out of the tragedy. I don't know, I'm just out here, just my thoughts on that, man. You know, you just have to always have balance in life. You can't just, you know, the way I look at it is, you know, everything is balanced. Like I say, night and day, up and down, back and forth, yin and yang, good, evil. You know, that's it, man. That's all I got to say about that. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, holla back. Deuces.